Alright, this is Manuel giving you your next video update. It's been almost 2 weeks now since the last one, which we had a good excuse for, because we finally did make it out to our first expedition, so we were offline for 10 days in between. That's actually the world that's working right now, which will be the next update, I guess. And yeah, so even though our first expedition was delayed, it was supposed to happen in December, and we were running a good month and a half late. But it was a great couple of days, and yeah, so we started about 10-12 days ago now. And even though the weather was really nice and calm and quiet and sunny for the entire weeks before that, the day we were supposed to go, we actually had some serious winds and some thunderstorms and rain coming through. So first day we didn't make it too far and seeked shelter behind an island just off Cathong. Which is one of the islands that is proposed for a future resort. So next day we started off with the dinghy, trying to do a little bit of a survey there and start mapping. Unfortunately, we hit the ground with our brand new prop right away, which ended up looking like this, which is not exactly what's supposed to happen. So we went into some sort of crisis mode, everybody just calling up whoever we could possibly think of who might have replacement or who could be able to help us out. And surprisingly, within few hours we had a new prop, which meant no further delays for us. And next day in the morning we headed off to Hastings Harbour, which was for us our first actual glimpse at real islands out there, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Clear water, nice people. We met the first Moken there. Some of us had a try even paddling with their rather sophisticated looking method. We did a bit of a survey in the bay that we anchored in, and on the way there we had some gorgeous winds, the leftovers of the storms before, and we hit our own personal speed record of about 10 knots coming into Hastings Harbour, which was absolutely beautiful. After the night there we headed on to Banda Island, which is the home base of Moby Dick Tours and the Sea Gypsy, one of our partnering boats, where they want to build a eco-lodge resort sort of thing, very small scale, very sustainable run. And we did a bit of a survey for them, also mapping out one of the bays where they want to put a research barge in the future. So we were basically invited to come up with the best mooring options for the barge without destroying any coral, and so we looked for sand spots and did some research on the island. And yeah, we found out first-handed that the information that's accessible for the island is rather inaccurate. Like on Banda Island, the local workers told us, oh, no dangerous animals, nothing to worry about at all. And when Will and Francie went for a walk, one of the first things they found was a snake, which then the workers said, oh, very dangerous, very dangerous. So obviously it would be a really nice thing to actually really know what's around on the island. And the same is true for the base and the waters around it. So after Banda Island we headed on to Longboard Island, which is just north of it. Absolutely gorgeous, like a big lagoon with a little island in between, and kind of looks like Austrian lakes up in the mountains. Absolutely beautiful and dead calm. But on the charts it really was a lagoon, and it said something like 15 meters depth, something like that. The island was not even on there, and the water levels were really dropping down to about 35 meters, and then within a couple of meters you would be down to nothing. So really, it's about time somebody actually walked out there and started doing some decent mapping for our own safety and the other boats that are out there. Would just make it much more easy to navigate around there. Yeah, and from there we went on to Southern Lampi. We started a seagrass survey there with our guests, and visited 3 more Moken villages on the way. And yeah, around Lampi, then keep forgetting the names of the islands. Can you help me out here? Well, there was more islands that I will look up on the chart, and I'm sure Will knows them, and he just doesn't want to tell me. But ultimately we visited 8 islands within the 9 days that we had out there. Absolutely beautiful. Each island seems to be a tiny little universe for itself, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You sail past them, and at every given point you turn around and you see at least a handful of islands just around. It makes you just want to stop everywhere and stay there for a week and find out what's going on that island, then just keep moving. Unfortunately, our time was running out for this trip anyways, and we are now back in Ranong, where welders are working on the boat and the engineers were back here, and yeah, well, keeping busy obviously. But we are also getting ready for our next expedition, which is starting in about a month, and we also got invited to come out to Banda Island for a more detailed survey, so all of us might be spending 2 weeks there fairly soon, and hopefully get some good work done. Up until then, we still get some free spots on the expeditions in case you want to join now, and that's it for these 2 weeks. Thanks!